speaking of Gaza, of course, we have all been seeing the amazing content creators such as Matas and as well the one and the only Palestia covering everything that has been happening at Gaza. However, now Palestia has had a surprise appearance at the 1 billion summit, which by the way I've attended, and it's beautiful. I wish I was there to just like maybe see her speak. So she gave a speech which is very heartwarming, and she said, to be a content creator in Gaza means you could become the content at any moment. How deep is that? I mean, this is very heartwarming. Now, as well, the Palestinian journalist delivered, as I mentioned, a heartwarming speech at the 1 billion summit in line of what's happening at Palestine. And with our great power of using social media, Palestia Al-Aqad, a Palestinian journalist, delivered a very strong speech at the summit. It said, to be a content creator in Gaza means yourself could become the content at any moment. As well, it means that to wake up every single day, that is, if you even get any sleep, not knowing what is waiting for you, which is very sad.
Yeah, I think it was it was like a Zoom speech. She wasn't there herself, but I think the packed audience there stood still as she spoke. She said, you wake up, start looking around, you find yourself surrounded by corpses, body parts, children crying, people praying at a funeral, yet all these scenes seem normal to me by now, she said. And about covering what's happening in Gaza, she said, of course, every single person in Gaza has a story. I wasn't able to cover all of these stories simply because our access to equipment was very limited. As you can imagine, and this is questions people have asked, there's no batteries, there's no cameras, there's no phone chargers, so I never knew when I could charge my phone next. I used to film stories not knowing if I have time to post it or die before I get the chance. Will I have internet to post it or not?
Towards the end, she concluded saying, so to be a content creator in Gaza means that at any moment you can become the content itself. Now, one thing is that Palestia is only 22 years old, but sure is using her platform and voice for something greater.
And we got to share that story yesterday, and a lot of people just sent their love, you know, like what else can you say when you hear those words? I don't know about you, but it's just goosebumps immediately. You just, you know, it's heart-wrenching. So people said, Ahmed Akfai State said, you know, may God continue to strengthen the Palestinians' faith. My utmost respect and prayers go to the Palestinians. You know, this is making me cry. Please keep raising your voice on behalf of everyone. We love you. Prayers and only prayers, and just people just sending their love, you know.
It's sad because she's only 22 years old. I mean, I'm 25, and I just can't imagine being in her place. Now, being a journalist is such a big responsibility, and I would say that she has taken the responsibility to just like deliver everyone's voice, which is beautiful. And other than the fact that it's beautiful, it's just heartbreaking because she is, as I said, 22, and like the fact that such words can come out of a 22-year-old, like, oh, I could become the content at any given moment, is just sad. Of course, if you guys want to help, you can just maybe help, as we've mentioned earlier, through the Red Crescent, donating clothes, and so on and on and on. And as well, the UAE is helping a lot with what's happening in Gaza, and of course, will continue to help, which is just like beautiful.
Yeah, it was amazing. This was actually happened at the 1 billion summit, as we said, and it was great that she was able to use that, and the UAE reached out to her as a platform. And, you know, as you said there, we can't imagine the psychological impact that it will have on her. So we wish her all the best, and we look forward to sharing,
100%.
To helping her use her platform as well. Let's